Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. The drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
35-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
From the gun, Rattler. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Zero. Waiting.
They're going to go for it. Stanford. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I know you got mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. The receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. 45.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Get some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Saints.
Going to be railed. You don't blink. Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Complete to number 41, Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Saints first
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Rattler. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
to Taysom Hill.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running behind center with Kamara. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere. And as a result, it's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New
The
Orleans.
Saints take a second quarter lead. So the offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. Once you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they had somebody there for that quick stop. A nice completion gets him across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Stafford now on 1st down. Catch made. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup up 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hey, 22!
4th down, here's Stafford. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Is a turnover on downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
97. Let's go now. 10.
Now Rattler. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards.
Rattler to the air now. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it.
Rattler's pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Screen here for Williams. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Easy, alert!
Stafford now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
He's back to throw. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. One last play before the break.
3rd and a yard.
One final shot before the half. He's trying to push the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Saints.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Hits him on the out route. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, Rattler. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing is Rattler. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
Brings up third down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Set. Wait, zebra.
Trying for it with Stafford. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort. opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today a good one in store here between the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
95. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
From the gun, a gift to Miller. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Goes to the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 6. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Dropped by the first guy he ran. No gain on that 1st down run. Defense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of it. They have a little further up past their own 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Set.
Rattler back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It connects on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Rattler.
The Raiders' 35-yard line.
Made the throw as he was getting hit by. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
22 middle. Come on. Set. Ready.
On the give, it's Miller. And he only gets a couple yards there. Well short. It's 4th down. He's moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Genty from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Smith.
2nd and 11. At the 16.
Screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Here we go,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
The
down.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready, ready.
Handoff here for Miller. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set, ready. Set.
Rattler. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Rattler trying to get on second. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard
Here we go. Here we cut.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that makes it second and goal.
Second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Saints.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Man downfield, and Myers has it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fielded at the 7. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Set, cut.
Throwing is Rattler. Chased out to his right. Got the big yards on the right side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one nabs them 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. 50, green, cross, 10, white, green, jack. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points in the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Two-point conversion.
And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
It's your money, y'all.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Smith on first down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play of this drive, they might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for second down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeout. So they can try a field goal now before halftime. Groupie sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
There we go, Sonoma.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Check.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Second and 3 now.
Ready, set.
Running right, it's Kamara. He's unable to get get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
46-yard line.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. This one's caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right.
3rd down from the gun. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Blue 50, green.
Rattler to the air now. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Hauled in by Olave, left side. It's an Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave